Howdy folks, and welcome back to How to WoW, Add-ons and more. Today we're going to be on Suzuko, my priest. And we're on Suzuko for two reasons. One, so that I can show you Altoholic. Alright. Now, I mentioned Altoholic only whenever I was installing it and only when I accidentally clicked on it. Now, I have been logged in on my main, Seresta. I also logged into my Demon Hunter and this priest with Altoholic. So now when I click on it, it shows all three of them. It shows what levels they are, how much rest XP, total money that they have, how long they've been played, their item levels, the last time they were online, and I can go into bag usage and show how much, what capacity bags they have, and how many empty slots each bag has. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. And it also does it for the bank if you go to the bank while you're logged into the character. Alright. Altoholic will cover everything. It shows what skills they have. All three of them have enchanting, because I disenchant the gear and then sell the materials on the auction house. But one of them's a tailor, another one does mining, another one does herbalism. Alright. Also shows you what level of enchanting they are, what level of tailoring and herbalism and mining. Also shows the secondary professions and what levels they are. And it's really a neat tool. Shows you all kinds of cool information that you just... It's great to have all of this available without having to switch through your characters and figure out which one has what. Okay? It's awesome. Before we go any further, we're going to come into settings real quick, global channels, and we're going to turn off trade chat. Because I have a feeling that somebody is going to say something nasty. It's gotten to the point of day where I've been seeing some stuff pop up down there that I'd rather not see. Just mean people. I don't understand it. Okay? The other things that I wanted, the other reason that we're on the priest is for VuhDo. But before we get into VuhDo, I want to show you the Titan panel, which is this bar right up here at the top. You remember Titan panel I told you to install? At a glance, Titan panel will show you how much total gold you have, just like Altoholic does, and which characters have it. It'll tell you how much time you have left to reach your next level. I haven't been doing any leveling, so it has no information for that. Tells you how much experience per hour you've been earning. Also under the gold, it'll show you how much you've earned in the session and how much you're earning per hour. Let's see here. Left click to open all bags. Yeah, don't really need that so much. The durability of your armor and weapons. I mean, that right there, at 99%. So you can keep an eye on it instead of waiting for that little mannequin to show up over here with saying that something's about to break. Now, we do have coordinates down here on the mini-map, but we also have coordinates over here. Don't really need them, since we have the mini-map coordinates. We also have the server clock up here, and when you hover over it, it'll show your local time. Now, if you right-click on the Titan panel, there are a whole bunch of options, okay? Let's see here. You've got your bags, which we don't really need, so I think I will take out the bag information, because we don't need that. The gold is nice to have. The location is always good to have. Loot type, you know what? I've never actually selected that. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can solo, well, roll the dice, basically. Click. I rolled a 93. out of 100. And I am sorry. Apparently the guild has woken up. Guild chat off. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're saying over there, and I'm not paying attention. So I'm sorry about that. Let's see here. Also in built-ins, performance. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really need that because you can get that by hovering over this. Okay? I don't need that. Let's see here. Repair is good. Volume control. Instead of opening up your system menu, you can just click on it right up here in the corner. I've never actually used it, but I can see how it would be helpful. Okay, this is why I took all of those things off the mini-map, is because I can put them up here. I don't need to put details up here because I can access everything from this. So I don't need that up there. I don't need the details streamer up there either because, well, I'm not streaming. MogIt, I'm going to put up there. All right. Pratt, I don't need to because I can access everything from the menu down here. Where'd it go? And VuhDo, I'm going to go ahead and throw up there just for quick access while we're doing this. Combat, there's nothing. Okay. Information, nothing. Interface. Another place for Altoholic, I'll throw Gathermate up there because I don't have it on the mini-map. And profession, nothing really. And then I can use global profiles, so that'll show up on everybody. Okay? Now, couple of things we're going to cover in this one. We're going to take a look at MogIt real quick. Now, MogIt, there's nothing, okay? You can do the same thing with this window that you can do with the collections window. Alright, go to collections and it shows your character. Let's see here, we'll do chest, okay? It has a silhouette of your character wearing the chest piece, okay? Now I go to MogIt, which I can actually move, go to modules, cloth, chest. There it is. It is showing my character, not just a standard blood elf female. And if I click and drag down, it zooms way out. Click and drag up, it zooms in. Right click and drag up or down to shift around, and then use the scroll wheel to go through the pages. And now I can see if I left click and drag to the left a little bit, more of a straight on view, and I can just scroll down and it shows what the chest piece looks like on your character, not the generic for your character, which in most cases doesn't really matter. But like with the blood elf females and all the different hairstyles, sometimes you want a mog that matches your hairstyle. And you can't see that over here. Okay? So that's one of the neat things that it does. It also has a check mark like this next to everything that you've already collected. Okay? So it is a neat tool in that respect. But that's not all there is to MogIt. In vanilla World of Warcraft, whenever you hover over an item, a piece of equipment in your inventory, it gives you a tooltip that tells you the stats of the item. Okay? With MogIt installed, it also shows you what it looks like on your character. That's what I love about MogIt, is you get to see what each piece looks like on your character. For some reason, it's not doing it with these two. I guess because they're artifact weapons, I don't know. But that's MogIt, alright? We'll take a look at Gathermate2 as well. Well, I thought. Let me see here. Click to toggle minimap icons, shift click, right click for options. That's what I needed. Alright, we go to Addons. And we go to Gathermate2. Import. Merge. And this one is an herbalist. So we're going to select herbalism. Import Gathermate2 data. Data has been imported. Okay, we're done. Now we go to map. Zoom out and let's go to Stormheim. Look at all that. Let's zoom in a little bit. That's all the places that this spawns. Okay. Let's zoom out and go to High Mountain. And now you can see this one, the Foxflower, and all the places it spawns. Okay. Also has some Fellwort in there. Alright, let's back out, come over to Valshara. Dreamleaf, all the places it spawns. Azuna. And what do we have here? The Aethril. And all the places it spawns. And the reason you want this is so you can see where concentrations are. Like you can see that along this path, there's a concentration of it. Whereas over here, there is nothing. Why would you go over here looking for it? That's the purpose. But it's along the paths. Okay, so basically, as long as you stay on the roads in Azuna, you will find this herb, the Aethril. Let's see here, take a look at Suramar. And look at this. This Starlight Rose is all over the place in Suramar. Up here. There's none of it down here. There's none of it here. And there's none of it over here. So you know not to go farming in those areas for it. We'll take a look at Stormheim again real quick. And this island is part of Stormheim. None of it grows over there. So there's no reason to look for it over there. None of it grows on this island either. Okay, you've got a big dead area in here. It's actually a pretty large area. Alright. Oops, I clicked. I clicked. So that's the purpose of the Gathermate. High Mountain is a very good place to use it because the mountains here make this whole zone a tremendous pain to navigate. So you use this to find out where the clusters are. You know there's a whole bunch on this plateau area. Alright, so you can farm up here, or you can come down here along the shore and get a bunch of stuff. Or along this shore. But this shore over here, there's not so much. So why would you go farming over there? Alright? And then over in this area, there's really not a whole lot. Why would you go over here? That's the purpose of Gathermate. Alright? So that's covered. Now, the big boy. VuhDo. VuhDo is a little tough. Okay? I'll be honest. It is not the easiest thing to do. Okay. So, starting out. This is a clean install. There's nothing assigned. Nothing is set. We're going to go to Tools, and we're going to go to Panel Wizard. Alright? And can we not remove that, I guess? Okay, yeah, Groups is fine. Oh, it's to... Okay, yeah. You can set how you want it, if you want it by roles, by classes, unsorted, or groups. I think I prefer groups because it keeps the tanks together in one area, keeps all the DPS together, and keeps all the healers together. Okay, that's a nice little trick. Alright, we'll go to Move, and let's shift this over here. Okay, this group right here, this panel, we don't need. So we're just going to delete everything. Go away, all of you. Alright. Pets, I'm not healing your pets. Your pets shouldn't be pulling anyway. For the rest of it, it holds 8 groups total. Alright. Check this out. If I hold down test, oops, let me do 25-man raid. Okay, 25-man raid, hold down test. There it is. That's what a 25-man raid would look like. It's got the tanks in one spot, all the DPS in the middle, and all the healers at the end. Alright. You want to do a 40-man raid? That's what it looks like. Now, the 40-man, a little cluttered. Okay, it's kind of coming across the middle of my screen. But it's still manageable. Because as a healer, you don't need to see a whole lot. You just need to see this. This is what you need. Alright? So we're okay with that. We can make some adjustments though. Alright, so let's switch it back to 25. Let's take a look at that test again. Okay. We're going to make a couple of adjustments. We're going to go to panels. Alright. Now, since I did a test on 25, that's what it's going to show me. Now, let's see here. I want... You can change how many are in each column or row. How many rows there are, how many columns there are. All that kind of stuff. Sizing. There we are. Okay, bar height and bar width. The bar width, some of the sample names, like this crazy summoner, okay, it's cut off. Some people are going to have long names. You can't help that. Most people's names will fit in these boxes, so it'll be fine. I like my boxes, however, to be a little bit thicker. So, let me get it to probably there. I think that'll be good. Yeah, that's a nice sized box. We'll keep that. And we will apply. Why did that not apply? Or did it? Oh, it did. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Bars. Let's see here. How do we want this to look? I think the Blizzard bar. No. Let's try the Blizzard character skills. No. Raid bar. Okay, that's nice and flat looking. That's easier to see. Okay, we'll keep that. Let's see here. Class color. Yep, that's what we want. So you can tell that these two are paladins. Let's see here. That's a demon hunter. I don't know why these two are red, because I don't know of any Death Knight healers. But there they are. Okay, so that should be good like that. You can play with this. I mean, you can tinker with it and adjust everything. The headers, you can take out the headers. So there's no headers up there, which I kind of like. So we're going to go with that. Let's see here. Targets. I'm not going to show targets because it shows what everybody is aimed at. Alright, I don't need that as a healer. Alright. Tooltips. Let's see here. Show, debuffs, background color. I don't know. I might mess with that some more, figure out some more. Let's go ahead and go over to the important part. Spells. Alright. Now, right off, I am going to go through and delete this button 5 and button 4 and middle mouse button, because my middle mouse button is really tight and my 4 and 5 are set in the mouse, programmed into the mouse to adjust my DPI. So I can't use 4 and 5 and my middle mouse button is very tight. Alright, so that takes care of that. Left button, flash heal. Alright, so I can click on my name and I flash healed, or just regular heal. Okay, there we go. So now if we use a modifier key, like shift. Okay, so if I hold down shift and I use the left mouse button, what do I want it to do? I guess I'll do renew. Okay, so now let me click outside of there. If I hold down shift and left mouse button, that was prayer of healing. That's because I hit control. Shift and right mouse button is renew. Shift and left mouse button, I mean. Right mouse button is purify. Left is renew, right is purify. And that's the thing you gotta do, is memorize all of this. That's what's difficult about it. Okay, control. Okay, I don't need these here. Prayer of healing, holy word sanctify, those are fine. Let's take a look at alt. Okay, Alt needs some spells on it. Okay, so we have Renew and Purify, Flash Heal and Heal. Flash Heal is ambiguous to a spell name. Well, no, it's not ambiguous because there it is. Flash Heal. That's the name of the spell. Control is Prayer of Healing and Holy Word Sanctify. So I want my alt to be, let's see here. Not Halo. Binding Heal? Okay, Binding Heal is good. We like that one. Heals me too. And for the right mouse button, we've got Prayer of Healing. Oh no, do we have Prayer of Healing or... Okay, Prayer of Mending. Prayer of Mending. Okay, there we go. Then we have modified modifiers. So if I do Shift Alt, I can do even more spells. So what did we miss? We've got Holy Word Sanctify. Alright, so Holy Word Sanctify. Alright, cool. And then for the right mouse button, do we have anything left? Serenity. Ah, that's a good one. Oh, I forgot. You gotta have that in there. Alright. Serenity. Okay, cool. So that's Shift Alt. So if I do Shift and Alt, and then I left click, I get Sanctify. If I right click, I get Serenity. Look at that. That's all there is to really setting up the click heals on VuhDo. It's really simple to do. You can also do hostile targets, but I haven't messed with any of that kind of stuff. Alright. So do we have all of our targeted spells done? That's for hostile mobs. I've got Renew, got Flash Heal, got Heal, Binding Heal, Desperate Prayers for myself. Prayer of Healing is on there. Prayer of Mending is on there. Sanctify. Leap of Faith. No, I won't do that. If you're going to stand in stuff, you're going to die. Divine Hymn is AoE off of me. And Mass Dispel is AoE off of me. So, I'm good. I've got all of the spells in there. Operation Mode. Yeah, I'm not worried about Operation Mode at all. I really don't need anything. Hide panels, hide pets. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I click OK and we're done. Now, I mouse over it. Oh, that's what I needed to fix. There was one more thing. If I go... Where is it? Indicators? No, it is tooltips. Where was tooltips? Panels? Tooltips. Okay. Around the panel. That's a good spot for it. Right there, center bottom. Okay. Now, the reason I want that, if I hover over it, let's see here. It should, no, that's not doing it either. That's just telling me what I am. Okay. That wasn't the right thing that I needed. I need a different tooltip. Oh, spell info. Ha, that's what I needed. Okay, so now, there we go. I hover over it, so if I've forgotten what spells are, just hovering over it with the mouse, left click is Flash Heal, right click is Heal. Hold down Shift. Alright, hold down Shift and Alt. Hold down Alt. Hold down Control. It's a tooltip to tell you what spells you have assigned to which key combinations. Nifty little trick. I love VuhDo. I just have to remember what all of them are. The buff watch, got no idea. To be honest, I have never messed with the buff watch. Is there anything in here about it? Oh yeah, right here. Duh. Yeah. See, I'm not a... Levitate's really the only thing I've got. So, it's not an issue. It really is a non... There we go. We'll do that. That's what the buff is. Okay? This character... That's why I don't know what buff watch is, because I've only used VuhDo on this character, and the only buff that she has is levitate. So, there it is. Can I move this? Oh! Oh, okay. I get you. So... No, I can't give that to that one. What about if I just fall off of here? Where am I going to land with levitate? Oh boy, don't have me land off the island, please. That's the thing, is you can't change direction once you start falling. Oh boy. Am I going to miss the edge of the island? I'm going to fall right off of Dalaran. Tell me I'm not going to fall off Dalaran. I am. I'm going to completely miss. Alright, so we're going to right click that out of there so we can free fall a little bit. And there we go, reapply. Was that enough? Oh boy. If I hadn't done that, I definitely would have missed. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, look at that. Oh. From up there. Did a little free fall, and we're good. Okay, so if I click on that guy, now it's not showing other players, I guess because we're not in a group. Okay, so I guess you have to be in a group in order for that to work. But anyway, we've covered a lot today, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. If you've enjoyed the video, found it helpful at all, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And if you had any questions or comments, please let me know via Twitter or Discord. I'll leave the links down in the description below. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye now.